I would love to say lovely to see you, but it's an interview I didn't want to do, but we're here, and I do want to meet you and see you after the announcement of Archie's passing. And you faced those cameras and you faced them with immense dignity.
Thank you.
But I suppose you had to. You had no alternative, had you?
No, definitely not. I was fighting, obviously, for Archie's life. Everything else comes second, doesn't it? Your child's your priority.
Could I ask you what it was like at the end? I mean, it must have been so awful for you, because 1 minute the life support was going to be withdrawn, then it wasn't, then you had more time, then you had less time, then you had more time again. Then the time actually had to come where somebody, I don't know who, literally had to pull a plug or flick a switch. It was
very tense. The anxiety, obviously, it's literally like walking on eggshells, you know. I think that last day we actually filed 3 applications in total.
How can you do all of that, yet at the same time be waiting for your son to leave life?
I think
you're busy, and then you have to stand and grieve and hold his hand, and then you have to run to a telephone again, or...
obviously, I was by Archie's bedside, so my phone's there. We did the call, the last case, via Zoom, so I was there with Archie. I don't think you can explain how it feels to anybody, really. It's something that only people, obviously, that are going through it at the time will know or understand exactly how it feels. It's your worst nightmare.
How are you now? How are you dealing in the 2 weeks that have passed?
Keeping busy. I think that is going to be my way of dealing with it, and fighting as hard as I can to get some sort of change in law so parents and people don't have to go through this. You know, we was backed into a corner by the system and stripped totally of our rights, and there's been another baby, his life support was withdrawn 2 days after Archie. There's another case that was in court yesterday. I believe the father collapsed again. It's the stress placed on us by the system. It's something's got to change. And
the indignity of it. I mean, you want some sort of dignity.
Massive indignity.
Through this. So what happens from here on in? What are you looking to change? What can you change?
Well, that's obviously... We've written to the Health Secretary, so moving forward to see what we can change. I think the whole thing that you're rushed into court, that's got to change. That has to change, you know. I know...
But they'll want it to change as well. Do you feel that authority finds you and people like you an inconvenience?
Most definitely. Definitely. And I think the whole word best interest in court should be changed to best convenience, because it's got nothing to do with the best interest of the child involved. I don't believe it has. As they kept saying, Archie was brain dead, he had no feelings, therefore he had no best interest.